Greetings, YouTube. Danny Stain here on the Daily Dan Blog. It's comic book time again. Today I'm taking a look at Ripley's, believe it or not, True Ghost Stories. We got 4 Tales of Terror from Ripley's. It's a number 21 from 1970 with a really cool ghostly cover on the front and some ghostly tales I bet my paranormal friends like Sandra Pink might enjoy checking out a ghost tale or two today. Shall we? And as usual, inside the front cover, we get one of them ads for some stupid shit. That's right, them damn sea monkeys, and I've been through that so many times. Do I really want to cover it again? So in our first ghost story, it's called My Lady Death. We're going to get the story of a ball. Yeah, that's right. See right there, we're going to have us a ball, and everybody's wearing their ball gowns, and there's going to be a dance. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. Yeah, I love saying that shit. We're going to see these assholes go to their dance. They're going to see them having a ball back in 1847. Don't you just love the way they dressed at the masquerade balls back in 1847? But apparently she was a ghost and she vanished into the wall, and he realized that she really did die back in 1847. And their little costume party has summoned the ghost of the past. Now, is that not a cool tale right there? I wonder what's going to happen next. Boom. So this old man dressed up like Zorro is going to tell the tale of the big party back in the day, of the Revolutionary War. And he's going to tell the tale of how them snaky-ass British bastards ambushed the carriage and killed everybody, including the lady. Yes, it's true. And that's how she became the ghost. So in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog, in this first story, in Ripley's Believe It or Not, number 21 from 1970. This guy's crying over the ghost. This guy can't get over the ghost. This guy's seeing more ghosts. And he's being told by the Zorro dressed up guy, the party's over, why is this asshole still dressed like Zorro? That he can travel back to another time. What the hell? You gonna do some time traveling up in this comic book, right? In full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. So for some weird-ass reason, this goofy Zorro bastard had the power of time travel, and he time traveled back to the past with Guy, trying to save the girl, but guess what? They didn't make it, and the British shot the time traveler and goof Zorro guy down. I don't understand that. That's just some retarded shit. And anyway, now he's chasing the ghost, and the ghost is chasing him. And the ghost says, "You can no longer have me because I am from the past. And you can believe it or not. Was it all a fantasy? Was it an hallucination? Did we do time travel? Did this crap really happen?" And mainly in full panels, brought to you by the Daily Dan Blog. Who really cares? Oh, that's a good name for a YouTube channel. Welcome to the Haunted Highway. I like that shit. If I ever start a ghost channel on YouTube, I'm going to call that mother the Haunted Highway. And here's a bunch of reading about the Haunted Highway for that little goof, Michael Morone, that I always bring up in every video. You can pause it here, Michael Morone. You can pause it and read it because we know that you're a little goof with OCD. And if I don't take time to do this so you can pause it and read it, you will email me 107 times complaining about it. You goof. Okay, now we're going to check out The Living Phantom. And this is the story of a guy who buys a mansion because he finds out it's haunted. Yeah, he goes and checks it out. He sees the ghost. I guess I'm jumping ahead. First, the people who live there see the ghost, and it freaks them out. I read this story earlier. I'm sorry if I jumped ahead. The ghost freaks out the couple so bad they put the house up for sale. at a reasonable price. I wish I could have found that. Yeah, and Sherlock Holmes looking guy with the pipe here might be interested in the house because he likes a good haunted house. He goes and checks it out and he gets told the story. He finds it to be a beautiful house in the hill. He decides he's going to buy that house regardless of the tales of it being haunted. It's true, believe it or not. So he buys the haunted house. He is happy to have the haunted house. The other couple's happy to sell the haunted house. And of course, the story ends, believe it or not, with him getting nightly visits from a really cool ghost. Why can't I have luck like this? Oh my God. And then we get to Go Key Comics News. And this is something I really don't want to delve into. So I'll hold the camera real still so if you can pause it and read the Go Key Comics News. If you really want to hear about the latest adventures of Fred Flintstone and some crap they coming out with you can order, you can read the news. And who can ever forget back in the 70s when you could order 12 CDs, or 12 albums in this case, nice big LP records for $3.98. Later on, they changed this up and you could order them all for a penny. I tore this company up with 3 different addresses. I bet I had 500 CDs and DVDs and albums over the years from these guys and only paid them a penny? Oh my God. And for my friend Thrash Pondopons and Corey's Comedy Channel, here's a special for you. You can pause it and check out some of these really horrible jokes you can use in your videos. Oh my God. I hope you can read that. I'm using a different phone today to film this than I normally do. And I'm not sure how the camera's going to work, but the other phone was dead and charging, so I'm going to use this one. I'm going to add the blog to this phone and just upload it from this one. We'll see how that works out, right? The ghost drums are beating in this next story. The ghost drums of Rathamoy? How you say that word, Rathamoy? Let me know in the comments below, provided they actually show up. And this is a tale of ships and pirates and all that good stuff as they prepare to set sail to the ship. The scoop's gonna row out to the boat. So in full panels brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog, the governor rolls out to the ship. They set sail. They're all having fun as ghostly creatures show up to torment them right off the ride. It's got ghost attack. I swear it looks like ghost attacking them. On their first little adventure on an island, they get attacked by some goopy ghosts. Wow. Their boats get sunk. They get capsized. They have a rough time. They barely manage to escape. I don't know what in the blue hell is going on in this story. Yeah, YouTube, I had to just stop, go back and read and figure out that these goofy bastards are going over to this abandoned island. See, that's what's up. They're going to this abandoned island. In full panels, brought to you by the Daddy Damn Blog. They're going to this abandoned island because the asshole here found this map. And this map says it's somewhere in this old castle, this old abandoned fortress on this island. I can't believe I somehow misread the story earlier. It just messes with me. It's like the Mandela effect. This is not the story I read earlier. It's changed. Anyway, Indiana Jones looking guy and his team of goose, they get their little boat crashed. They go through all kinds of crap. They make it to the island. They're searching for the treasure. And in full panels brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog. This probably isn't gonna end well. Yeah, that's right. These gooby bastards are tearing down the walls. They're fucking everything up in this old castle. Look, they broke a big old hole in this wall as they find little pieces of hidden treasure. Unfortunately, it's guarded by the undead and their friends back on the main island are saying, yeah, these goofy bastards ain't coming back. As they fight and they run for their lives from the ghost, and that's the way it's going to end. Believe it or not, everybody disappeared, and the ghost come walking down the hall, and it's a Ripley's story. So you can check that out and, as I say, believe it or not. So in full panels brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog. I love the art in this old comic book. I love the old comic book smell. I love the fact it's from 1970, and I really can't wait to put the cover of this comic book on my wall. But The stories in this book are short, sweet, and stupid. They don't really make a lot of sense, and I'm not even getting half of what's going on. I'm really not. But you can check out Ripley's Believe It or Not from the Ripley's Believe It or Not Museum. Here's a few Ripley's Believe It or Not items. And I'll actually hold it on here so you can pause it and read it, especially if you're a Michael Marone. I actually read that one. Oh my God, I'm retarded. Oh, I can't believe I did that. That wasn't based. And there's another one you can pause and read. Now we're going to get on to The Voyage of Doom. That's right, I love that title, The Voyage of Doom. It's some more nautical stuff from my friend the captain, because he really likes nautical stuff. So we set out with some pirates on a ship. These pirates are all upset because this goofy bastard can see the future. Oh no! And once again, in full panels, brought to you by the Daddy Dan blog, Goofy Bastard sees the future. Goofy Bastard upsets everybody else on the ship. Goofy Bastard gets made to do a lot of extra work. Goofy Bastard sees the ship sinking in the toilet. Okay, that's not the toilet. It's mop water probably, but it looks like the toilet, don't it? He tells people about it. They get all upset. He can see the future. He has the power of sight. So there's only one thing we can do. We should hang that bastard. Swear to God, because if you have the power of foresight and you are a psychic and you can warn people about trouble in the future and maybe save their life, there's only one thing to do. Hang them bastards. Oh my God, what a bunch of beeping morons these people are. Because you got the one guy who can see the future, who can warn you about the things coming up to hurt you. And what do? You hang that bitch till he's dead and check his body off the ship and sail away talking about him. You stupid mother. Oh my God, how ignorant can you be? They sell off, but the ghost comes back and says, you killed me. But from the past, I'll look in my mop water of death, and now you will see what I see. Ha. He puts the curse on Captain Stupid here. And Captain Stupid looks in his cup and sees the boat going down. Ha. Now you have the power. I hope they hang you too, you fat bastard. But at that point, the ship hits an iceberg or some shit, I guess. I don't know. Looks like a damn iceberg. Tears into pieces and gets floated off through the water. And the captain winds up beached on an island. I wonder if he lived to tell the story of what happened. I guess he did. Either way, you guys can. Okay. Believe it or not. Oh my God. And then you get the future. Yeah, your future right here. Read that if you think you actually have a future. Unless you're an air traffic controller, then read this, because you have no future. And the final pages of this comic book wraps it up with some stupid little toys you could have bought, and I've been through that before and whatever, and the blue hell this ugly, cute little thing is. It reminds me of somebody's dog I watch. And the usual sell some seeds, get a prize crap on the back. Nothing new there, right? And that's my look at Ripley's Believe It or Not True Ghost Stories. And it's supposed to be true. That kind of makes you want to pull your hair out and cry, don't it? Number 21 from 1970 with the really cool ghostly cover. That's going to look great on my wall. It's got great art. It's got the old comic book smell. It's a gold key from back in the day. It's based on a freaking TV show. How can I go wrong? Except the stories blow. Yeah, the stories are horrible, but yeah, win a few, you lose a few. I like it anyway. It's Ripley's, just believe it or not. That's my look at the comic book for today. Be sure to join me for my next comic book review. Got some good stuff coming up. And be sure to join me on 13 o'clock live with Daddy Dan, Saturday nights, right after Saturday Night Live, here on the Daddy Dan blog. And until next time, this is Danny Staten. Blog over, everybody.